What's up, guys? S.Belt MMA here with another archived fight back when I was a blue belt. Another tournament here as we get started. You're gonna see this match. This match I get pretty upset about because the ref that I had in this match is probably one of the worst referees I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and I've had issues with him on more than one occasion. Here you see, I actually shoot for a guillotine, so I jump back, and then the referee gives 2 points to the other guy. So he doesn't see that I actually grab the guy's neck and then fall down for the guillotine. I think I have it. Obviously, with a guillotine, you want to make sure you're shooting down to the other side. And then from here, I realize that I don't have it. So then from here, I'm trying to work into my guard. Obviously at this point, I've got a little bit more experience as a blue belt. So yeah, I saw the mistakes I made in my last tournament, which you guys see in the other archive video. So from here, I start to work. Here I cross my arm over, and I'm trying to push his arm over so I can see if I can get an arm bar or something. But I'm taking my time, working more on my technique because I realized it was something I really needed to work on. But again, in this tournament and in this match, you see the referee starts just being kind of free with points when there was no established control, or when the person didn't necessarily get a takedown. So the guy's already up 2 points to 0 here. But here I'm trying to work on trapping his arm. And then trying to see if I can get an arm bar, but he's just at this point what I would call stalling, which actually this referee would call stalling on me in another match. So from here, there you see I'm trying to get the arm bar. I've got in position, but he ends up he starts to inch the arm out little by little. So I got it. What I should do here is reset for the triangle, but this is again blue belt Sidani wasn't necessarily thinking about that at the time. So here, this guy, he starts to pass. He never actually establishes control here. So from here, he doesn't have control of me. I've got my hand underneath here. In no tournament I've ever been in has this ever been established as a controlling position. And then I literally stand up from here, and then so from here, the guy just jumps into the triangle position, but he doesn't have the control. So then I start to pass. So from here, as I work, I'm going the other way, but what I should do is just come back to the left. But again, this is hindsight's always 20/20. So there, I end up just in his close guard instead of passing because I didn't go to the left, and because I was going to the right initially. So from here, I'm trying to break out and of his guard so that I can start to pass and see if I can get some points. So he breaks my posture, gets me back into the close guard, and then we reset. So as we get going, again, I'm trying to here. I should make sure I sit back a little bit better, which is something obviously that I've since learned when it comes to breaking out of somebody's close guard. So from here, I actually break out, and then he just kind of closes down. Here now, I would do something like do double unders if he did something like that. Here, I sprawled down to my hips, and you guys see like the way that I roll. It's very similar. Here, I get in a half guard. And then so I start to work my leg out, and he's kind of got my leg here. Here now, a darts would be a great option. He tries to sweep, but he doesn't really have anything. If I pop my leg out then and get my hand through, I could have easily passed here. Then he shoots the leg. Here I should just actually spin him to the right, but I just stand up. And then here I would call this a takedown, but the referee didn't give me the points because he stands up and I take him down. It's hard to see because the camera angle was a little bit off, but I don't get points for that. And then I work on trying to break out of it. And again, obviously instead of keeping my posture, he's just trying to, obviously stall out for the points, which is, which is the smart thing to do here. Now from here, instead of reaching my arm underneath and passing, I'm just pushing through, kind of rushing things, which. Again, still a new blue belt. To me, technically, I was much better than I was in that last tournament, but I ended up definitely still making some minor errors that you're going to make when you're in your early stages as a new jiu-jitsu practitioner. Here, you see I kind of hop, trying to pass. I should be working to try to get to the back here. Then I work another guillotine. In this one, I feel like I had it in pretty good actually. But I was a little bit too high. So if I had dropped down a little bit more and twisted my body to the side, I could have gotten the guillotine here, because I was definitely underneath his neck. So instead of dropping down this way, I should twist my body to drop it down and get it, because it was in pretty deep. And then the match ends. So I was definitely upset about this, and I've watched this match a bunch of times, and I was very upset about the referee. And again, this is one of the worst referees I've ever dealt with, and you'll see in one of my other archive videos. Thank you guys again for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. Thanks.